Low float penny stock versus Systems Inc. ran up a huge gain in the session of the 10th of March 2023. That's Friday, the 10th of March 2023, and reached this high of let's get it, $0.9288. And since Wednesday the 8th, the stock has been showing a lot of strength. You can see that. Let's look at the 45-minute chart. You can see that this is printed a low of 0.5285 as of in the post-market session of Wednesday the 8th of March, and then since that time it has continued to print higher highs and lower lows, so in the very short time the stock is showing a lot of strength. Okay, so we haven't really come across any fresh news concerning the stock. We know that about a month ago, more than a month ago, the company indicated that they're going to help some of these financial companies with gamification of their customers' dashboards. They're some of these financial organizations. Usually, I think mostly creditors. They will help them gamify the dashboards that their customers use to manage their accounts. So, as things stand right now in this 1-minute live chart, we have a projection towards $0.8478. And then on the 1-minute live chart we have a downward projection of $0.7082. So in the last video we told you that the algos here on TradingView were projecting moves towards $3.71 and $2.76. None of that printed. None of that printed. And right now as well, the current projection on the daily chart, which was where we got those projections, are even higher now. They are now the topmost now is 5.5949, and we have after that 3.6780, which is slightly below the most extreme, the most upward, the most extreme upward projection in that last video. That was around 2nd of February or thereabout. So maybe because it has continued to print high highs, at least for the last 2 trading sessions, that is you can even say 3 trading sessions, if you include the post-market session of Wednesday, the regular session of Friday the 9th, and then Thursday the 9th, and then Friday the Friday the 10th of March. So if you put all those things, if you combine them, you may be able to see why the projections are around where they are right now on the daily chart of 5.5949. There's no guarantee that's going to happen, since there's no guarantee at all. So let's come again here. Right now I think the stock is converged with all of its moving averages, so the probability of it continuing to move sideways is still very much there. So we haven't seen any move, any news as such concerning the stock. It's also a penny stock, and also has a very low float. Market capitalization is around $1 million or thereabout, or 2 million, very tiny. So it's also highly vulnerable to manipulation. But at the same time as well, it's also optionable. So there might be things you can do with the stock. You might be able to buy more, buy the stock itself, and then probably do some zero DTE on them. Use the stock to enable yourself participate in some of the option trades and all that stuff. So there's some opportunities there. Given the fact that it is quite a cheap stock, you can always buy at least always buy 100 shares, which will cost you around $80. And with that in place, you will be able to do a few things with the options. So that's advantage of having these things. But how lucrative the trades will be on the options is another thing altogether. So what are we going to say now? Upper projections, modestly speaking. Okay, let's take it from here on this daily chart. $1.3778. There's absolutely no guarantee that's going to happen. Indeed, in that post-market session, or rather in the regular session, just around 1500 hours on Friday the 10th of March in that's New York time, it reached $0.93 or thereabouts. So yes, 1.3, it's very much possible. So but at the same time as well, it's still the company is still developing, still growing, so they also need a lot of funds. They need a lot of funds, and we also saw that there was a direct listing at some point. You can see what the news here is saying. As of that February, you can see that Versus System announces 2.25 million registered, $2.5 million registered offering priced on the NASDAQ rules. So the company is still growing, still developing. So the stock will always be beat down. Will always be beaten down, because most of the time they use hedge funds to raise these funds, and what they do is that they come back and sell the stock or even short the stock to get back their money, and redemptions are up to 100%. So this is a pattern you continue to see with a lot of growing stocks. But there are opportunities to be made. They are trading in the market, so there's money to be made one way or the other. So you just need to see how you're going to play it yourself. And okay, so once again, upper projection we are using on the we've seen on the daily chart is around $1.3. Okay, so see what you make of VS stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.